It's really mind-blowing. Like, I didn't think that, like, me riding on a skateboard would ever get me anywhere.
Meeting people, skating in all the parks, skating in the contests. Pretty new experience, I've never done it before.
There's a lot of girl skateboarders, they're just incognito, I guess. When I started, there's like maybe 1 or 2 other girls that skateboard. And like throughout the years, there's been more and more girls out there that really do skate now.
I just met so many like rad people through skateboarding, through the skateboarding industry, and just like they show me that, you know, that I don't have to be like, you know, some like guy or anything. They respect me for who I am, and like since I'm a girl, and like I can actually do what guys are doing, you know.
On the tour, it was really good because it wasn't just skating with them, it was kind of living with them as well, so you got to know what they're really like. You know, you may meet skaters sometimes and you're like, oh yeah, they were cool. Then you hang out with them for a week and you're like, fuck, oh.
I've wanted to do a tour with girls for like 3 years now. It just kind of hit me when that whole Globe contest was going. I was like, we could do a little tour after that, like Gallaz, you know, they've got a team, so I just called Kelly up and was like, send me to Australia.
This is my first time going on tour with girls, because I, you know, never really skate with girls, I always skate with guys. I
was kind of frightened of a bunch of girl skaters, because they're a weird group. You know, you don't really know anything about them. They're such a weird little subclass, kind of like how skateboarding used to be, you know, like the punks, and they're just these little groups of people you'd see occasionally. Skateboarding's everywhere now, but how often do you see like this little clique of girl skaters?
When we landed, I was just like, I knew this was going to be a good trip.
At first, like, I was just like a little weirded out. And just like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get along with these girls, you know, like, I don't know. I'm a difficult person, I guess.
She's like the Grinch. She has a big heart inside. And one day, she's just going to be really nice. Don't hold your breath, though.
The evil twins? Those damn kids, I tell you.
We skate, we push each other to skate, and like, so like, she's my inspiration and I'm her inspiration.
Amy's wild, but she's more like, she's wild, but she knows when to, you know, tone it down to be mellow.
Little mishap.
Vanessa, skateboard, amazing. But no more Red Bull for her. That's all I gotta say, no more Red Bull.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fun skating with her because she's, you know, we do the same stuff. We're at the same level, you know. So it's fun to have someone to skate with that's pretty much eye to eye.
We don't skate rails or anything if we're not with each other, because like we skated a rail in Australia and that was our first time like doing stuff on a rail, and we were just, I don't think anybody else pumps me up the way that she motivates me, you know, and I motivate her. Monica, she's one of the people that I think will step it up for girl skateboarding too, because she's really good.
They're so good, so it's so cool to skate with them. They push me heaps.
Ooh, Monica, she was like first like super shy and like really shy, didn't really say much. And she started talking like me.
Oh, I don't really know. Like, I didn't really miss them all that much because I was having so much fun. Is that a
She started picking up on my accent, I guess. Next thing you know, she was like, yo, what's the deal? I was just like, what?
Me and Amy, we kind of like we kind of search for those people. We kind of search for those people that we know will actually make a difference in this, you know, skateboarding industry.
Yeah, it was really fun. Like, we had Dave, and I think that made it a lot more fun.
We started calling him Mom.
I was their mom. Are you ready for me to get dressed?
But yeah, me and Amy brought that up for Dave.
Who's the man with the skirt on?
This is my mom, David.
I've never seen anything like that before.
You could actually kind of determine their personalities just from the way they call me Mom. Vanessa would call me Mom! Whereas Amy would say, this is my mother, David. It's very liberating, actually. It feels good.
We rolled up, and it was like the whole town was there or something. Even the mayor was there.
I'm Peter Moore. Hi, Peter Moore, and you're I'm the mayor. The mayor of Ballard.
Just getting out of the van, and there was just so many kids there. That was cool.
Morning, will you marry me?
Nobody was stretched. Everybody was tired. We slept the whole way.
That was the first demo I've ever done, so there's all these kids, and it's like kind of like middle of nowhere town, and we were just like, oh, okay, never seen girls skate before.
I think a lot of kids were kind of shocked.
They're all pulling off grinding the pole. None of the guys in town can do it.
Only one fella can do it.
After the girls finished, all the guys are trying to do it, and they're all falling over. It was good.
A gang of girls showing up at the park. It's kind of weird, you know? What the hell are they doing here?
Like the way that they were doing the handrails and stuff. It was all right. I wish I could be that good.
And then on top of that, how well they skated.
Don't see many good girl skaters around. There should be more of them.
They were like crowding around, we were skating the rail, and like, they're just like, woo-hoo!
Would you be able to sign my daughter's jumpsuit? She's a little future ripper. Thanks.
I'm always like if I make someone's day, you know? If you're happy, I'm happy. If the kids are happy, I'm happy.
That's what keeps me skating too. It's just like the fun, the fans, and just like people that, you know, respect me for, you know, what I'm doing.
Brilliant. That was too much. The girls killed it. Absolutely killed it.
Any ladies? Any ladies? Any ladies from out of town?
The big banana!
I love it because it's fun and I guess freedom, and you get to make up your own schedule, basically, and you know, like it's an opportunity to see the world.
I never thought that I'd be doing it. I never thought that I'd be traveling around the world. Like, Australia just blew me away.
It's a good lifestyle to have. And I don't know what else I'd be doing. Probably just working or something.
Look at its pouch.
Oh, you kangaroo!
Careful, careful. Nice to meet you.
Pretty much the same everywhere you go, just different accents.
Take a dingo at my baby. Don't take it in the picture of the outfit.
You know, its hind legs and everything.
Most girls don't have the best attitude, like skating. Just because like they have to keep up with the boys, you know, and they can't be just like, you know, they can't be babies and just, they gotta be rebels, I guess.
attitudes are really important in skateboarding. That's what I picked up. Like, these chicks are good, but if they weren't the people they are, I don't think they'd be where they are, kind of thing. Just I picked up on that heaps, that they're real cool as well as good skaters.
Just fucking skaters, that's all there is to it. Pirates at that.
Skating different cities, different parks. Always skating something different helps you out too, you know?
Skateboard every day, I read skate mags, I watch skate videos. I have a skateboard, I have skate stickers on my wall, I have a poster that is skateboarding. Everything's skateboarding.
People that think that it's only for guys, I think it pushes me more to do more, to do what they're doing, what the guys are doing, you know, and more.
A lot of people like trip about like girls, boys, like, you know, it's just like, just skate, like, it's not really a difference, you know?
We're all the same skaters, not really divided much, but yeah, it's different in the chicks, I don't know. They drive me more because I've never seen them good before, kind of thing.
I much prefer to see this little kind of secret society with their own rules and their own mores, and it's untainted by fame and grandeur, which a lot of the male skateboarding world is being poisoned by right now. Everyone's just too cool to even skate, whereas the girls just go at it.
I do not feel feminine because I skate. I hit my head! And I skinned my ass! I'm practically a man.
With boobs.
With boobs. And a nice ass.
If I want to go kickflip some stairs or whatever, or skate a handrail, if I get hurt, as long as I give it all I got, and then when I get better, just try it again. Just overcome the fear.
That's not the one I wanted. I don't really do anything that's really, really uncomfortable for me. Like where I know like I could fall, you know, I'm gonna fall really bad, like I'm not gonna try it. Like I'd rather just do tricks I'm comfortable with and like have fun, you know, and like try like the biggest trick in the world, you know.
One person won't do the gap, but the other person will do the gap, and then everybody gets psyched, and then we all do the gap. It's like building blocks, I guess.
I think style is like a key factor. Like I try to like just work on that.
Amy and Vanessa are really the first girls that I've seen skateboarding that don't have that typical like girl style. It's completely gone from the way they skate. I mean, they skate like solid.
I reckon chicks can be as good as guys. Just need the right chicks, I guess. Chicks with guts to do stuff.
Job done!
Melbourne contest is awesome. Like, you know, like we all went out there, just had fun doing the contest. A lot of people showed up, a lot of support. It was good.
This is the Globe World Cup of Skateboarding. First time ever here in Australia.
This is the biggest prize purse in women's skating, this World Cup.
That was the biggest prize I've ever seen them give away.
They're being allowed to have a women's division in contests in the last few years, I think is a big step, and is a step in the right direction. If their voices are heard a little bit more, I think it'll give more strength to like younger girls to get out there and just say fuck it all.
Yeah, I'm more freaked out because it's at the Rod Labour or whatever it is, and that's just so many people are going to be there. If I come laugh, I don't care. It's just cool to skate in it because it's such a sort of big event.
The girls are doing it here in Melbourne with the Gallaz skate jam, battling it out for a Ford car.
The biggest girls comp for sure in the world. It hasn't happened before. I think it's been treated equally as it should have always been.
The skill level of the girls who come out for this competition is amazing.
It's, whoa, very high. Like, in Germany, it's not as high. Like, Vanessa, when I saw her, I was like, what?
I think Vanessa's like got every competition she's gone in, she's like won apparently in the American competition. She's rad.
I've just had my fair share of winning, because I just have that, you know, that consistency during contests.
And like in contests, like consistency is like a key factor. You have to be consistent.
We're now living in New York. Make some noise out there. Let's pump her up. Jamie Raitt.
Like, I don't think I'm a competitive person, you know? That's why I probably don't really care about contests. Like, I'm just, like, psyched to just show up and do what I do.
She just comes out to skate, you know, show that, you know, she can be out here for sponsors and stuff like that, you know, show up. And, like, she doesn't necessarily care, like, during contests.
She's just cruising, I think. She's still got it in her. She still skates. She knows how to do it. But I think she's just laying low. You know, let the storm pass over and then rise to the top again.
If I place, I place. If I don't, I don't. Like, as long as I go out and represent, you know, just, that makes me happy.
And that's going to be time for Jamie Raitt. Finish off with a front sideboard slide.
I was so nervous, like, I couldn't believe how many people were there, and just the whole concept of skating with pros, like Eric Costin and stuff, it was cool, but it was scary.
Monica Shaw!
Put your hands together for Monica Shaw.
Before my run, they were like, Monica Shaw, she's ranked #1 in Australia, and I was just like, oh my God, like I was just dropping in, freaking out, and I let it get the better of me, the whole nerve thing. But the only way you can kind of get better is to skating contests more, and I realized that Amy and Vanessa have done a lot.
Definitely the best girls skate comp I've ever been to. These girls are in the future right now.
Is the #1 ranked skater from World Cup Series last year. She's won every event last season. Check her out. This is Vanessa Torres.
Oh, 50-50 front side to flat. Big drop. Kickflip fakie.
You know, I just skate. I mean, when it comes to contests, I mean, I'm sure everybody's there to like win the money and stuff like that, and they have higher expectations of, you know, themselves. And I'm just there, you know, I just get my rundown and everything. Like, I just picture everything in my head.
Yeah, let's give one more Vanessa Torres. Jumping on the rail.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we got things heated up.
Is she eyeing what I think she's eyeing?
Melbourne, Australia.
She's looking at
Yeah, Vanessa Torres stepping up in a big way right there. She wanted the car. She said, I gotta get that car.
At first I thought Vanessa was the better skater. Now I'm not sure though. Now I kind of think Amy might be the better. I don't know. They're equal in their ability, and they just have different kind of styles the way they skate.
Yeah, look at that backside 50-50 across and down the ledge.
Contests are fun, but sometimes I don't like skating contests as much as just skating like with my friends.
Kick flipping it up the gap. Yeah, look at that. Pick it up with a kick flip over the hip. She's not a big girl. She's had some big moves and getting a big name for herself here in women's skateboarding. Backside D. Hanging it up and hanging on to it. Yeah, such a casual style, too, making it look easy. 10 seconds left, Amy. Time for one more. And that's going to be time. Hit the handrail.
Amy Carroll, what a show here in the finals. Top 5 ladies stepping it up a notch.
My daughter's had excellent runs there. They're making the family proud. I'm not going to be embarrassed to show my face out on the course later with all the boys because the girls were rocking today.
That was the best girls event ever happened, ever. And it validated our year-end top-ranked girl, Amy Carnie, because I can only tell you, but it's a deep secret, she won the car.
Feel really good about the winner here because we've seen her in that second position a few times. And it's stoked to have her on top of the bill right here. Who is it, Dave?
Let's hear it for Amy Chaperoned. Come on, crowd, one more time. Let's hear it for the winner, Amy Carnie.
And so I'm honking on that thing, and that's when everyone thinks I did something in the car, but everything in Australia is backwards. To Amy's credit, it is a little weird getting in an Australian car for the first time.
I crashed it. Like, I didn't try to go out there win, you know, like, just try to do it clean, get it done.
I got so many more years on a board right now that I could just, and I've already learned so much that, like, there's only more to come. There's only more for me to progress.
I reckon there's going to be heaps of young chicks coming up. Like, I'll feel old in a year, I bet, and I'll be whooping my ass.
It's like a relief to skate, like, something like I just want to do. Like, I land tricks just like, you don't think about anything else, you just think about skating, you know? It's a hobby, it's like, just skate.
I have mad love for it, you know, just go out, have fun, do what you gotta do.
Look up to me,